welcome to English literature class, my dear students. Yesterday you studied the speech of Prospero, line number 35 of Act 4, Scene 1. Here soft music is played. After that, enter Iris. Iris enter here, the spirit, goddess. The Iris is the goddess of the rainbow. She is believed to be the messenger of the gods, especially Juno. Learn it. And after that, Ceres enters. Actually, Iris calls Ceres here. Ceres is the goddess of agriculture and all the fruits of the earth. It is written in your book as well. You see and learn what are their roles. Here, Iris enter. Iris is calling Ceres. She says, Ceres, most bounteous lady, thy rich lees of wheat, rye, barley, birches, oats, and peas, thy turfy mountains where live nibbling sheep, and flat meads thatched with stover, them to keep. Thy banks with pined and twilled brims, which spongy April at the haste betrims, to make cold nymphs chaste crowns, and thy bloom groves, whose shadow the dismissed bachelor loves, being last lawn, thy pole clipped vineyard, and thy sea merged sterile and rocky hard, where thou thyself dost air, the queen over the sky, where whose watery art and messenger am I, bids thee leave these, and with her sovereign grace her on this grass plot in this very place to come and sport. Her peacocks fly amain, approach rich Ceres, her to entertain. She says, Iris says, Ceres, most gracious goddess of agriculture, presiding over your rich fields of wheat, rye, barley, which means here legume, oats and peas. Turf covered means grassy mountains where the sheep feed, flat meadows covered with fodder for the cattle, river banks overgrown with marsh marigolds and reeds. Reeds here, grass like plants, reeds, which wet April adorns at your command to furnish garlands for virgin nymphs, and the clumps of broom whose shadows the rejected lover seeks when he has lost his lady, with the vineyard vines clinging to poles, and the sea beach barren and hard as rock, where you go to take the air, the queen of the sky, Juno, to whom I am the rainbow and her messenger, commands you to leave everything and come on the grassy lawn in this place to play with her divine self. Her peacocks carry Juno here swiftly. Come, generous Ceres, bounteous means generous. Come, generous Ceres, prepare to entertain Juno. Now enter Ceres. Ceres, hail, many-colored messenger, that never dost disobey the wife of Jupiter, who with thy saffron wings upon my flowers diffusest honey drops, refreshing showers, and with each end of thy blue bow dost crown my bosky acres and my unshrubbed down, rich scarf to my proud earth. Why hath thy queen summoned me hither to this short grassed green? She says, hail, greeting, I greet you. Hail, I greet you, Iris, multicolored messenger, who never disobeyed Juno, the wife of Jupiter. You who with the wings of orange color drop honey on my flowers in the form of refreshing showers, and with each end of your blue rainbow cover my green fields and my bare plains like a rich scarf covering my proud mother earth. Why has your queen called me here to this lawn covered with green grass? Iris is the name of Juno's messenger. Iris appears in the shape of a rainbow across the sky. The wife of Jupiter, Jupiter or Jove, is the name of chief god in Roman mythology. His wife's name is Juno. Iris says here, a contact of true love to celebrate, and some donation freely to estate on this blessed lovers. You have been called here. You have been invited to celebrate a solemn pledge of true love, and freely to bestow, to give some gift on the happy lovers. Ceres says, tell me, heavenly bow, if Venus or her son, as thou dost know, do now attend the queen. Tell me, heavenly rainbow, if you know whether Venus or her son Cupid is now serving Juno, since they plotted against me by using those means, since they did plot the means that dusky Dis my daughter got, her and her blind boy's scandal company I have forsworn. Since they plotted against me by using those means by which Pluto, the dark god of the underworld, got my daughter, I have avoided the disgraceful company of Venus and her blind son. Iris says, of her society be not afraid. I met her deity cutting the clouds towards Paphos, and her son, dove drawn with her, here thought they to have done some wanton charm upon this man and maid, whose woes are that no bed-right shall be paid. Iris says, do not be afraid of her company. I met her sailing through the clouds towards Paphos. Paphos here, the name of a place in the island of Cyprus. It is believed to be the birthplace of Venus. With her son, she says, I met her sailing through the clouds towards Paphos with her son in a chariot drawn by doves. They performed some magic charm on this man and maid means here Ferdinand and Miranda, who had vowed to have no physical union till they were married. But him immense torch be lighted, but vain. Mars' hot minion is returned again. Her waspish-headed son has broke his arrows, swears he will shoot no more, but play with sparrows and be a boy right out. She says, but their charm proved to be in vain. Venus, the darling of Mars, the god of war, has gone back. Cupid, her irritable son, has broken his arrows. He says he will shoot no more, but play with sparrows like any other boy. Ceres says here, highest queen of state, great Juno comes, I know her by her gait. Ceres says, the most stately queen of heaven, great Juno is coming. I recognize her by the manner of her walk. In the next speech is Juno. It will be explained in the next video. Thank you so much.